Hello everyone and welcome back to your boy the Sean Davey Way Show. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe on the way in. Tap that bell if you would like to be notified of all of our future content. Today I bring you a video on Miss Jacky O. Yesterday, June 10th, 2023, marked the day of Jacky O's funeral after her untimely passing in Miami, Florida during her mommy makeover. As of now, Miss Jacky O's cause of death still has not been revealed, but her funeral services, the people who showed up, and the people who spoke for her were. So without holding you any further, let's get right into the funeral services of Miss Jacky O. We will take time and watch said video, but before we do, there's something strange going on with DC Young Fly, and I am not the only one who thinks so. He had very weird behavior during the funeral services. Again, I understand everyone grieves differently, but this was very weird. I understand as well that humor is the best medicine, but at this time, I don't think it's necessary. I think it's very disingenuous of DC Young Fly to take this time to where the mother of his children has passed away and try to do a special comedy stand-up throughout the funeral services. The children are there. They don't necessarily understand why their mother is laying there but not responding to them or embracing them. I think this should have been taken more seriously because the children are very young and they don't understand what's going on. And the sooner they understand, the sooner they are able to cope. So that's why I feel that this was no joking or laughing matter. I understand that he and his kid's mother did have a very playful relationship, but that relationship is now over. She is gone. She is deceased. And again, the sooner the children realize that mommy isn't coming back, the sooner they'll start to heal. Just because DC Young Fly gets up here and makes it seem as if he was a God-fearing Christian, because a real God-fearing Christian would have said nothing. Just sit back, enjoy the service, and try to grieve as much as you can with it already being such a very hard day. And I'm not stating that DC Young Fly isn't a Christian because he got up there joking and whatnot. No, I'm not saying that at all. Her family's present, and I'm sure it's hard for DC, but it has to be 10 times harder for people that actually raised her and grew up around her. So cracking jokes and whatnot, I just feel that that's the last thing the family wants to hear. So it's very disingenuous. It doesn't seem as if you are taking this serious. Everything is not a game. Even serious situations that DC Young Fly and Jacky O had while she was alive, he would even make those situations playful, and it's just simply not okay. And I think that someone should tell him, and it doesn't have to come from a bad place, just simply let him know like, hey, I just didn't think that was a time or place for what you did. I'm very hurt by what happened. I know you're hurt too, but it just adds insult to injury with you getting up there trying to make it seem as if anything about this situation is humorous, because it's not. It's very serious, very unexpected, and there are a lot of people that are still grieving and trying to cope. And DC's methods of coping and grieving may not be others. So I think that he should have took that into consideration before going up there and doing what he did. I feel it would have been better for him to just simply say nothing. We get that he's going through a lot. Just simply going up there saying, you know, I love you. I know you're in heaven. I know you're in a better place. And the children are incredible. We make great kids. Thank you for these 3 gifts that you bestowed upon me. And until I see you next time, Jacky, I love you. Just as simple as that, and walking away. Everyone would have been happy with that and understood it. But what he tried to get up there and do was just unnecessary. But let's keep going. In the video we dropped yesterday, we spoke of DC Young Fly's first time speaking out since Jacky O passed away. And again, he wasn't taking it serious. I get the humor thing. I get that he's a comedian, but it's given that you're a very bad one, DC, because he had already been joking about this situation before the funeral even happened. Case in point, DC's quote, "You know how our last convo went. I prayed for you, and now we are here, but it's okay. We will continue to pray and hold on to our faith because that's all we know. I love you forever, and our kids are super strong. They helping me with my tranquility, no cap. You with me forever. The queen of my children will always have a spot in my heart and the paradise. Quote, You gon' get me for that, but it's true. So again, he was already joking about her passing before even seeing her be buried. So how serious are you taking this? It's like it's just a big game to him. It's given, it's like, DC, are you relieved that she passed away? Because this doesn't give grieving. And again, for the third time, everyone grieves differently. There is no rule book to grieving, but there also is things that you shouldn't do while grieving as well. And making a mockery or a joke of what's going on is definitely high on the do not do list. But again, let's keep going. Shout out to SK Pop. Something about him seems so disingenuous. Netizens outraged after DC Young Fly's speech from Jacky's funeral goes viral. American actor and YouTuber DC Young Fly sparked outrage online after his speech at his longtime partner Jacky O's funeral went viral. On June 11th, news outlets The Neighborhood Talk shared a video of the 31-year-old star speaking at a privately held mourning event, where he can be seen entertaining the audience before delivering heartfelt words for his deceased partner. In a stitched video, Young Fly can be seen closing Jacky O's casket for the last time as people surround and support him during these testing times. The speech and DC Young Fly's words for his longtime partner did not sit right with several users who criticized him, with one of them stating, after the video of DC Young Fly's speech at his longtime partner Jacky O's funeral went viral, internet users were furious. Several users slammed the comedian for joking at such a serious time, with many speculating that O's death was a sacrifice. Others suggested DC did not look as sad as he should have been and that he would move on with a different woman soon. In my honest opinion, I feel that it's easy for DC Young Fly to move on from Jacky O's passing because allegedly, word has it on the curb, that he has been cheating on her for quite some time. Let's not forget, DC, not only did Jacky get plastic surgery because she had her own insecurities, she also got it because you provided her with insecurity. If you weren't out here allegedly cheating on her with these surgery girls, maybe she wouldn't have felt the need to go and get surgery herself. She was beautiful. She had a beautiful body, especially after having 3 children. And instead of you embracing that and giving her the confidence so that she can build her own self-esteem, it seemed as if you contributed to insults and downing her and making her feel bad at times. Again, we don't know how long we have people in our lives. So we'll say something one day and they're gone the next. Even in DC Young Fly's speech, he makes it seem as if there was trouble in paradise. He even says, doesn't matter what you're going through, make sure that the relationships are good. Some things you go through can be small, especially when somebody passes away. So there was definitely trouble there. They were not this picture perfect couple that they tried to show on social media. And that's just normal. There's a lot of couples that are online and things may seem great, but behind the scenes, they're actually bad. There's a lot of things that are going on that shouldn't be. And it's definitely given that with DC Young Fly. Unfortunately, I have to say, given this speech that he gave, it feels as if he has moved on, and he does seem, I hate to say it, relieved that Jacky is not here anymore. But I will let you be the judge. Let's get into the speech from the funeral.
I like that Genesis teach you first about Joseph before they break it off into any other story, because if you're paying attention, Joseph is getting hit constantly with obstacle and obstacle and obstacle and obstacle. And if you really read deeper and you understand, Joseph ain't never said, why me, God? And if you're a firm believer, they break it off into any other story, because if you're paying attention, Joseph is getting hit constantly with obstacle and obstacle and obstacle and obstacle. And if you really read deep.
Side note, notice how DC Young Fly doesn't know exactly what he's talking about when it comes to the Bible. He says if you read deeper, well, reading deeper, you should have a better understanding. He's explaining this situation as if he doesn't understand it. He's basically telling you to go read it yourself because I can't explain it. So again, if you are a God-fearing Christian, DC, just because you go to church does not mean that you understand what is being read to you, what you are reading, and what you are listening to. I love the fact that he is God-fearing and wants a great relationship with the Lord, but how you gonna win if you ain't right within? God knows our heart. He knows what we understand, he knows what we mean, and he knows what we don't mean. So you may be able to hide things from this audience, but you're not able to hide it from God. And it's a dead giveaway here, DC, that you do not understand the Bible. You don't. But let's keep going.
And if you're a firm believer, then you know, and that's one thing I know, that we gonna be straight, you know. But I don't lead by the. And you know, sometimes life hits you with a curveball, but you know, that's for anybody out here that's going through something, man. So you got to stick it through, man. You know, I don't really care for the applause. You got to stick it through no matter what you're going through in life, man. Because somebody always going through something worse than you. And guess what? We here today, but somebody going through burying 3-4 folks at the same time. Understand what she did and her input and what she did on this earth, man. She made, I'm talking about at a young age. I don't even know what Nana be saying, but she praying. And you know, I sit here to tell you, anybody, man, if you're going through it with anybody, man, just problem is really small, man. The problem is really small, man. You always want to have a good relationship with any and everybody. Don't matter what's going on in life, just make sure the relationship is good. You dig what I'm saying? And if for those who know me, they know I got a great spirit. I be smiling and I give support and I try to uplift you in all type of ways, just because I feel good when other people feel good around me. So when I really be saying I be taking energy from people, I be dead serious. If you happy, I'm over there soaking up the energy. And if you bad, I'm going this way. But that's just how I am, because I know as a human being, I wouldn't be able to deal with none of y'all. As a human being. But since I know God got me, I'm willing to put up with y'all. And if we got to be the example, if we got to be the example for everybody else, or for anybody that's going through something, I'm here to tell you, man, look, y'all was probably feeling for us, and swearing that we didn't know what he was going to do, his mind gone crazy. Listen, man, I've been dealing with trauma all my life, man. It just so happened this is new to me because I never had a rib to leave. But I'm here to tell you, as a firm believer, man, God makes no mistakes. Don't question nothing. Don't even question what we going through. And get through it, because my God is going to give us the strength to get through it. You dig what I'm saying? But most importantly, that this entire family needs is prayer. Pray for us, man. Send good energy our way. This ain't hard, but it sure ain't easy. Dig what I'm saying? Because it ain't. It ain't. And for those who see me, y'all know I pray a lot. because life is real. And if I didn't pray a lot, I wouldn't be able to deal with it. But I'm sitting here strong, and chin up, chest out, that I'm straight. My kids, we good. Because like I said, we led by the Spirit and not by the flesh. Are we hurt? Yes. We're human. We got emotions. My children know God is real. Ain't that right, baby? Don't you know that? Don't you know we God-fearing? Ain't mama with us? Ain't we gonna keep going? Know that. And I want everybody in here, if you don't take nothing from today, man, I don't care whatever you going through in life, listen, man. Find your relationship with God. She had a beautiful soul. She was a great mother. I'm talking about super great mother. Super great mother. Super great mother. And we're going to continue that. We're going to continue that love. And if y'all ain't in that book, get in that book. Read Genesis. Understand the life of Joseph. Joseph going to teach you some things. Because it don't matter wherever Joseph laid his feet, God made him in charge. And Jack, you know I love you, girl. You know. You know. But we here, baby. We here. Like you said, it feel like a dream. Feel like feel like a fairy tale, but hey man, this ain't no fairy tale. And if Joseph didn't complain, I won't either. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. And I seen every post, I seen every message, even though I ain't had the energy to text back, but look, that kept me up too. Just knowing that y'all knew I was God-fearing and y'all seen that early, so I say, so y'all be paying attention then. So you know it ain't me. And if you know I had God before, you think, what? What you think now? What? So when you see me, please understand, man. When you see me, please understand that it's not me. I don't have the energy or strength to deal with none of you. When you see me, when the smile is on my face and I'm kicking it and I'm happy, the higher power granted me the strength to continue to keep going. I love you, Jack. These kids are beautiful, man. God granted us strength to have 3. I was trying to have 7 more. She gonna beat me up.
DC Young Fly making jokes in this moment is not okay. And it's not okay with me because, again, he's sitting here joking about wanting to have 7 more children with her. So it's like, would you have rather been left with 10 kids and no mother or 3 kids and no mother? Gibbs, you wanted her barefoot and pregnant. Keeping her home, raising the children allows DC, again, I'm just being honest, allows DC to be out here in these streets doing what he really wants to do. And that is be with multiple women. Again, it's rumored that they were having trouble in paradise before Jacky passed away. And again, her having these 3 children is part of the reason she wanted to go get surgery in the first place. It's called a mommy makeover. So with it being a mommy makeover, DC, all of the children you kept pushing inside of this woman is the reason she felt that she needed surgery in the first place, with the added on insecurity of you out here cheating. So it's not your fault that she passed away, but it was partially your fault that she got on that table in the first place. Even more of a reason to where this is no joking or laughing matter. DC, very unprofessional, very disingenuous, and it has to be heart-wrenching to the family. Why would the family want to hear these jokes and whatnot when her passing away could have been completely avoided? This was avoidable. Okay? But let's keep going again. Very disingenuous, and it's just not a laughing matter.
But I love you, girl. And I want our kids to understand that you had a beautiful soul. And you didn't leave us. You in heaven. Your spirit is with us. You still here. And we got an amazing support system. We got a beautiful support system. Cause they came out. Love you. Everybody in here, keep God first. And always remember, listen, do not complain. You may have a valid reason to lose your mind, but that don't mean it's right. Cause I got a valid reason to go buck wild, but that's not gonna get me and my children and my family nowhere. They gotta see the strength so it can be instilled in them. My kids got strength. That's why I'm able to stand today. My baby Nala looked at me and said, Daddy, what's wrong? I ain't even say nothing. She looked at me and said, don't worry. She don't even know what's going on. Nala came in and said, Nova came in and said, Daddy, I'm happy. Spirit moved in me and said, man, if my children happy, then I'm happy. And if they can do it, I can do it. And if Joseph can do it, we can do it. So keep God first, y'all. I love y'all.
Come on, stand up on your feet.
Get out of here, because it's already 4:30. We're supposed to be leaving at 4:45, so let's go. Oh yeah, did I mention that I obviously also need to be a mermaid, so.
Not every single one has to be a mermaid.
What is your favorite part of Little Mermaid? Anyway, we're gonna hurry up and get ready. Nova, show me the letter you made me. This is the letter from Nova to mommy. Let me see. Ew. Yes, honey, slay. Let me see. Look to the right. Look to the right. Yes, girl. So, me and my guest star, Miss Novalicious. How you doing? We are gonna get a couple of fall decorations, Halloween decorations. I don't really know. It's just whatever I see. I've been going into all these stores and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have not decorated for the fall yet. And I'm slipping, and then I don't want to buy anything because I want to take you guys with me to buy all of my stuff. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's get it today. So the baby and Nala are at home with Auntie and Granny, and it's just me and Nova. You need to just have like little dates with all your kids. So let's go. To get out of the car, let me see what you got to put on first. Okay. Let me see it. Let me see the front of the bottle.
I don't like this interrogation.
It's an interview. It's like a part 2 to the
I only have one job. I don't like them either.
What do you like, baby?
Money.
Anyways, so
Alright, come on.
okay, so let's get to the questions.
So you want to know bullshit. How many toes you got? I got 8.
Okay.
There you have it, folks. I would like to hear your comments. I'm going to do more commentary on this, but I wanted the rest of the video to play so that you can get your own thoughts and opinions and mindset of what you saw. Let me know in the comments. Do you think that this was a time for him to be joking around? Do you think that DC Young Fly is relieved that Jacky O has passed away? I would love to hear your thoughts. Again, rest in peace, Jacky O. Prayers to your beautiful children and the Smith family. Until the next video, guys, I love you all. Bye.